So we're finally going out like this, huh? It almost feels too normal, you know? After everything we've been through, after everything I wanted to hear from you, you finally said it, didn't you? Like that fire, little flame, that fire in my heart that burns for you. No, I'm not making a bad joke at my circumstances. If anything, it doesn't hurt nearly as much as it used to. Sorry. I didn't say it didn't hurt at all. My lungs still burn, my heart still burns with passion, and everything I live for is right in front of me, little flame. This fire that hurt me is so different from the one that warms my heart, the one you give me every second. And this is an ode to you, a passionate moment I want for you, because finally I'm brave enough to go outside. Finally, I'm brave enough to feel like I'm human. It's not easy to say that. Even when the words passed my lips, I couldn't believe them. I thought to myself, it's ironic. I never thought I would feel human again, after what little humanity I had left was stolen from me by everyone who thought they knew me better than I knew me. But the only one who could ever claim that prize of knowing so much was only ever you. You're my everything. I want you in my life because you finally gave me something I missed all this time. You gave me love. It was all I ever wanted. Sorry for getting emotional before our date, but I'm happy you're mine. My little mouse, my little flame, my love, my baby, my everything. If I could have just one wish, it's for this moment to go on forever. And I know it's cliched, I know it's cheesy, I know that every single word that comes out of my mouth is borrowed, that I don't have that capacity to express myself like most people do. It was robbed from me. But I'm bracing myself and I'm clawing back against what life says I can and cannot have. And I see you in my reflection. I see the pain you've gone through just like me. I see how many people misunderstand you, how many people distrust you, how many people never gave you a chance. And that, little flame, makes me sad because you never deserved that. I know I didn't deserve what happened to me either. And it's not an easy pill to swallow, but at least I don't have to face it alone, do I? I've got the most reliable, most amazing, most gorgeous person in the world. No matter what you decide to identify with, no matter what you choose to be in this world, no matter what changes about your physical appearance, no matter what changes about you, I'll never, ever let anyone else have you. I'm sorry, little flame, but I can't. I could never stop loving you, no matter how toxic it makes me, no matter how terrible of a man, horrible of a villain, or heinous of a criminal I am. I'd be all of those things over again for you, and for good reason. You're worth every ounce of pain. You're worth every agonizing moment that I've been through, because I'm finally not alone, right? You finally gave me something that makes all of this worth it. Something that spites those who said I could never smile again. And even if it's a broken smile, it's not one that lacks passion. You helped me find my heart. You helped me find myself when no one else gave me a chance. When everyone else gave up on me. and I'll never give up on you. I'm afraid I've got nothing left to offer but everything. And if that isn't enough, then I'll just have to offer that much more. Where it doesn't exist doesn't matter, because I'm here right now and so are you. And it doesn't matter who's here, because the only one I care about, my entire world, is you. It's strange, isn't it, baby? Even right now, I just think to myself, I don't want to be like that old man. I don't want to be hateful and judgmental and terrible. I just want to be the man of your dreams. I want to be attractive. I want to be special to you. That's all I've ever wanted. To be special to you. And I'm glad that we met, but right now, all I can think about is the thought of disappointing you. It scares me. The thought of someone taking you away scares me even more. And I hope you know, despite all that, I've tried to be a good man. I've tried so desperately to chase what I want to believe in, to be who I want to be most of all. And I do want to be myself, because it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks at the end of the day. Only you, your passion, your love gets through this thick skin. Otherwise, the irony, it just permeates everything. It makes me think that the world itself is just a big piece of satire. A big simulation with you as the only protagonist alongside me. And I don't mind that. In fact, I prefer it. At least it would give me an excuse to think that those horrible people in my past were nothing more than frauds and fakes to make my story that much more descending, not into madness, but into the storied, painful past that made me who I am, that I clawed through to get here, that fire that tried to consume me, but I consumed it first. I want to be the same with you, baby. I want to be the same with you, that I can make you mine, that I can make you feel, that I can make you happy, and really mean it. Even in front of the world as an audience, or just in front of me. I want it to have no difference. I don't wish badly on anyone anymore. I've gotten past that vengeful phase because it's nothing. It leads to nothing but misery. And you've showed me that love matters so much more. That love is everything more that I never had. And even if I know what it's like to be on the wrong side of the law, I also know what it's like to be on the right one. You've showed me that I don't need to be a villain or a heartless fool. That I can just as easily be your man without being your monster, even if I know that monster will always be there. You accept me for it, don't you? You accept me for all those flaws I have, all those things I can't do. Yet I try in vain. Everything I've ever wanted, everything I've ever dreamed, is truly right in front of me, and truly breathtaking and gorgeous. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will ever come between us. Do you believe that just as well, baby? I sure hope so. Because at this point, while I'm healing still, while I'm going through so much, I've realized I can't do this without you. So would you be willing to lend me your hand and give me your courage as we venture into this broken, terrible, terrifying world together? The world that I hate turned into the world that I fear. And I'm sorry to say, but I might be too weak sometimes. Because my weakness is as much important to my heart as the blood pumping through my veins. If I wasn't embracing that, I think I'd embrace something much darker. But you've shown me that that's not the right path. You've shown me that there's so much more to life than just hating. And I love you for it, more than any words will ever say, more than any holding could ever do justice. What is justice but a kiss on your lips, your arms around me, your eyes on me without disdain? I know you see me as human, even when everyone else saw me as a monster. And that brings me tears of joy, that you could see through my thick skin, my burnt, terrifying appearance, and see that I'm still a man. I'm still a man who wants love, who wants happiness, who was denied so many things that I never wished this to ever happen. I never wished badly on anyone other than my father. And even then, it was pointless. I realized too late. There's no reason to hate. What does it do except make me into a spitting image? An image I fear and hate. An image I could never wish to be. I love you, and that's all that matters to me now. Believe it or not, little flame, you were always there when I almost didn't want you to be. I thought deep down, if I accept this, then everything I worked for up until that point would be nothing. That I would be nothing. But at that point that we met, I had already lost myself, the underground. I wanted to take care of others instead of burn them. I didn't want them to feel my pain. That was a cheap excuse. My hatred means nothing compared to my sorrowful compassion. I was there, trying to be someone that I felt that I could never be, that I had no right to be. That my sins were nothing but blemishes, covering my skin, my scars, every little patch of flesh that's sewn there haphazardly. I want to be more than what my scars make me out to be. I want to be human. I want to be a man. I want to be able to regain the time I've lost. The pain doesn't own me anymore, and you've shown me that. You've shown me that I can be brave, even if I need to be fierce sometimes, even if I need to be brutal sometimes. I would do it all over again, 1,000,000 times over. If anyone ever decided to steal away your happiness, if anyone dared, I would go up in their face, and I would tell them, no, I would show them what fear really is, what pain really is. But I'd fear in the back of my mind that you might think I'm going to be a monster again now. Why would I ever return to that life when I have this life with you? When I have everything I could ever want in my arms right now? This is an ode to you, a song from my heart in words that don't make sense, a passion given by every little touch. I want you as much as I need you, as much as I desire everything good to happen to you. And maybe you don't know, little flame, I hate that I like that word. I've heard my father call someone that. And it hurts, it's bittersweet. Even if I think it suits you, I still haven't forgiven him. I still can't bring myself to. Is it sad to you, baby? Is it sad that I can't find peace with that yet? I'm glad you don't blame me. I don't know what I could do if you did. I think I'd just cry, lose myself with anger, and do something stupid. I hate to say it, but I can be quite the crybaby. I hope you don't think lesser of me because of it. But it's a long ingrained problem, and that's what caused all this. Even now, if my tear ducts weren't so singed, I think they would escape, and I'd be burning more than before. I shut off my emotions because when I cry, terrible things happen. And I didn't want that, no matter what. My greed, it knows no end, does it? It never does. Because if I ceased my greed, I would cease my life. I would cease my everything. I would cease to be me. Just like if I held back my emotions. As much as I've pretended to be heartless, as much as I've pretended to be some kind of monster, I could never, ever accept it as reality. I could never just be okay with it. Because as much as I've thought about it, as much as I've pained myself, as much as I've writhed in the agony of everything, I just couldn't bring myself to fully commit to being the monster that I wanted you. I wanted more. I wanted everything that I couldn't have before. I guess if I had to put it into words, I just want you to feel happy. And I want to be happy with you. I've wanted it so badly. Because you deserve so much more than you've been given. You deserve to live in a better world with a better family. You even deserve a better man sometimes. So you couldn't handle that. Maybe I was too harsh on myself. I couldn't stand to see you with anyone else. I don't care how good they are. So I guess I'll just say I'm the best. So what are we going to do now, going on? You want to just go about things in the normal way, or what's a date really mean, you know? I guess I just don't know deep down. A date just seems like a strange word that was never meant for me. Something that was always meant to watch and never feel. Little flame, I wonder why you've been this way to me. Why did you choose me to spend your time with? Why did you give me even a second thought? That time when we could have went our separate ways. What was it that made you stay? Did you see into my heart? Did you hear into my soul? I'll never know, will I? Because you keep those naughty little secrets. But I love you for them. I love you for everything. I think you'll have to lead me to where we need to go. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go, or what a date really is. What would you like to make it? Anything is fine. I don't care if it's the most crazy, most wild thing you've ever done. I just want to spend time with you. Oh, is that how it is? Then show me what you want to do, okay? Show me about everything you want. Teach me what a good date is like, won't you? You lead me. I'll follow you anywhere. I don't mind, no matter where. So we're going to that place. Is it your favorite then? I want to know even more about you. I want to know even more things that make you happy, that make you smile. So share them with me. I can't say your cafe suits me, but I just want you to enjoy it, so I'll take one for the team this time. Maybe it's more fun than it looks. It certainly smells the part, doesn't it? Fresh baked bread, the wonderful smell of coffee in the evening. It's my favorite time of day, did you know? Just after dusk, when there's still a little bit of light out there. It's like that glimmering sliver of hope that everyone wishes for, that the night's gonna be good. So where's this cafe? Show me the way. I like it. You holding my hand. You're warm. Just the right amount of warm anyways. I know your hands are cold, don't bother explaining. Mine are too hot, so it's a nice kind of cool. But your lips are so warm. It's so hard to see it any other way than all of those positives about you. I guess I'm blind to all the faults you have, that you seem to think you have anyways. So this place is it, huh? I'm glad it was close by. I wanted an excuse to be able to stare into your eyes more. Oh, look who it fucking is. Don't fucking dare. Oh, is that any way to talk to an old friend, buddy? Old rivals, more like, right? I don't want to hear it from you. Now or ever. That's a cute little thing you got there with you. Don't you fucking look at them. Leave now. They're mine. You sure about that, buddy? Looks like they're eyeing me pretty hard. Don't even fucking make a joke about that. You leave now, Hawks, or I kick your ass. I fry you like I did before. What you gonna do if I don't? You know that's a threat. You can't live with yourself hurting others, and I fucking know it. Don't think I won't make an exception for you. I'd make plenty of them in the past, and right now's no different. Leave. They're mine. Whoa there, Tiger. Ain't gonna cause a scene in public and get yourself in trouble with Hero Society all over again, are you? Ah, come on. You know you don't got it in you. Or maybe I was wrong about you having any level of humanity in there. You're just, what's the word? Deviant? No. Maybe you're a monster, buddy. But that's not a problem, right? Shut up. Now. I don't need to take this from you. Now leave. No. We're leaving. Choose another place without this asshole. Come on, it's just like old times. I guess you're playing with someone's feelings again? Fuck. Thought we were over those days, Dabi. Don't you dare compare it. Don't you even joke about that. Your stupid reception of the past. I'm not abiding by it. You don't know anything about me. Now leave, Keiko. So that's where we're at, huh? Ouch. Guess I'll see you around. Hey, you. You're pretty cute and... Did I say something? You always do it. You... Go while I'm still feeling generous. Guess that's all the story wrote for now. See you in the next chapter, though. You'll miss me. Won't both of you? Away with you. Let's go. That's right, little flame, we're leaving. I didn't want you to have to see that side of me, but he brings out the worst in me. just a remnant of the past. I know you've met Keigo. His attitude, this isn't what he's normally like. Something's different, something's strange, but I don't care to try and understand. I only care about you anymore. That's why you can fuck off. I have no time to waste. And I want this date to be special, and the fact he would disrespect it is so... It's hurtful as much as it bothers me. As much as it makes me angry. I just couldn't bear to be without you. And the thought of some dumb asshole getting in between us made me upset. All I did was see red. Do you blame me? It was supposed to be an enjoyable date at the cafe, but now, look at us. Kissing on the side of the street like animals. I'd rather that and leave my mark on you. Every little thing you do, it just makes me want you more. And baby, I want you more than I ever have. Because I'm sick of seeing others think that they can lay their hands on you, think that you're up for grabs when you're all mine. You're everything to me, and I have no intention to share, and I know you don't either, so let me be your man. Everything you've done for me, I'm just happy to have you in my arms, on my lips, and of course everything that I get to touch, that I get to feel. You're the reason for it all, baby. You enjoy when I get angry, don't you? Why not just be honest? I just love when you're honest with yourself, but I think I love when you're not either. When you hold back with how you feel. It's every bit as alluring because I know it. Deep down you can't hide each and every one of those tentative feelings, those sensitive ones that you try and hide. You're mine, and you always will be, little flame. You're my little mouse. You're my baby. You're my dreams. You're the only person that I have ever had these feelings for. What's that? Is that a hint of pride? The fact that you charmed the man that's a monster into having feelings, into catching so many, into exploring things I told myself that I wasn't ready to, that I never belonged having. But with you, it's all different. It feels so real. It feels like I'm finally alive. The pain is barely anything because the pleasure of knowing you, of feeling your heartbeat, is beyond any words. God, that expression. It's so sexy. You're so sexy, and every little bit of you is mine. I want more and more of you by the moment. I want every single second, and anyone who gets between us every single time, I just think of the darkest things that I wish upon them, that I hold back. I know I've mentioned it, 6 times now? But if nothing else, you should understand. That's because you're special. No, that word doesn't do you justice. You're everything to me. You're every bit of hope I have left in the glint of my eyes. Look at me right now. That's right, I want you to see me. See me for all this love I have for you, for how much you make my body burn, for how much I seethe with all these desires, all these purposes, all these things I want to share with you, and yet even then, it's not enough, baby. I want more, even still. No, hold still, baby. Hold still. Relax and let me make you mine all over again. Right here, right now, all I can think about is you, and I wonder who's to blame. I wonder if you'll take all of this blame for what you've done to me, for how much you've made me feel. Do I make you feel just as much? Do I make you lose your mind for me? Does it feel amazing when I kiss you? When I wrap my arms around you and tell you how gorgeous you are? Does it make you feel that special? I'm glad. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna carry you back home. We're going home now. The day can wait for after. So we made it back here. Everything happens for a reason, and this interruption to things, while I might not be the biggest fan, I am of looking at you, being satisfied, feeling complete, my arms wrapping around you, feeling your warmth, feeling your body, feeling everything there is to you. Mine. Be honest with me, baby. Be honest and let me know those deepest, darkest secrets of your desire. Let me know every inch, every passionate moment. Where you want me to hold you, where you want me to claim you. I love you so damn much. And that's what this is about. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about everything in between. It's about claiming and kissing and everything you could imagine, and so much more than that. Be mine. After today, after every fucking thing, I got so upset because I knew it. I knew what was going to happen before it did. I knew what I needed to, and I knew right now would be what it all leads to. Me professing my love, agonizing for you, and dealing with all this jealousy that I continue to have because I see anyone and everyone as a threat. Not because I don't trust you, but the people around me are scoundrels. How can I trust people that stab me in the back? You're the only one that doesn't, the only one that didn't, and the only one I care about like I do. So baby, I'm going to make you even more mine. I'm going to profess my unyielding love, and you can stay, or you can go. Whatever you deserve and think you want. I could never force my love. I only want you to stay if this is truly the relationship of your dreams, if I'm truly the man of your dreams. I don't want to be one of those toxic assholes who doesn't know when to quit. But I also don't want to quit. I wouldn't quit for anything. Your lips are so soft and so beautiful. So gorgeous, so handsome, there's words I could say endlessly. and yet none of them do it justice, do you justice. I love you in ways that hurt, in ways that feel better than anything, but I want to show you more than I want to tell. Our bodies melting together like that. Our souls not much further apart. Our passion and desire palatable, just like this. You're insatiable, aren't you? This isn't the end of what you feel now. It's only the beginning and you want more. And that's one of the things I love about you. That greed of who you are. The passion of who you are. It gets to me. Contagious like your smile. Like the look when you're so happy. You don't know how or what expression to put on. Maybe I'll make you make a new expression right now for the first time. An expression that could only be made when two loves become one. An expression of passion. An expression that I could never, ever let go of. Because you matter more than anything. You are everything to me. And I always want more. I always want more of you. Be mine, won't you? My love, my passion, my life, it's all yours. I'd share everything I have. Holding you in these arms, I'd become as strong or as heartless as I'd need to be, but I could never truly turn off my heart. Because love is what got us here, and love is what will make the difference. Baby, I love you, baby. I love you so much. Everything is for us. Everything is because I can't let go. Everything is because together we're better than not. Everything is because I can't bother giving up. I don't know how even now, because it's you. Because it's you. Baby, just like this, I want to hold you. I want you to be the only one in my life who gets to see this, who gets to feel this. I want you to be everything you know you always wanted to. Nothing else matters to me, because togetherness means so much more than being apart, being bland and separated. I could never, in a million billion years, stop loving you for even a second, stop thinking about you for a minute. If you want to know something very special, it's that I think I've become obsessed with you. Slowly but surely, the thoughts in my head mount like endless little birds singing. And you, my dear, are worth every sacrifice. And I want to make you mine again and again and again. So why don't I be a little more possessive? Why don't I be the monster you want and need to protect you, to handle things a little more personally this time? I held back today, but that's all I'll do. Tomorrow is a different day.